Show Junior writing a letter to Q from his home office. Blessings to you, Brother Q. My name is Junior, and I love the Lord. But I recently read, or should I say, did a reread of the Bible, and I found something inconsistent in the scriptures. I read that you can put away your spouse if adultery can be proven. That was the word of God, given to Moses in the Old Testament, and then I read in the New Testament, in one of Paul's letters, that you are bound to your spouse until the death of one. My problem is, I'm an attorney, and if you have one wrong statement, the entire case is to be thrown out. If the Bible has errors, then could my commitment be false? What would you suggest that I do, my brother? Your brother, Junior. Q's reply: show Q in his internet podcast studio with many computers and lights flashing. Greetings, Junior. I took a moment and laughed after reading your letter. Not because of your temporary confusion or that your letter was funny, but rather because long ago I reread the Bible and found the very same error. And you know what? I found many more. I hope this helps you. To date, in my spiritual journey, I have read a few holy books, and they all have something we could call into dispute. Let's look at it this way. Your key to salvation is the Holy Bible. When I read the Bible and found inconsistencies in its print, I felt somewhat like you must feel at this time. You made reference to the fact that you are an attorney, so you look at the Bible in an earthly manner. Look beyond the obvious and focus on this indisputable truth. If you were to follow those 10 simple commandments, the world would be a blessed place. Remember that men, and in some holy books, women wrote the books. Anything of man is subject to flaws. I can tell you firsthand that the laws of man are an imperfect process. It is not my objective to tell you how or what to think, but rather I simply want to give you an option. Think of it this way. Your journey in the flesh is about choices. Take a moment to open to the simple reality of life, and that is, life is predictable, unpredictable. I hope I helped you find a good place to rest your mind. Committed to service, Q.